Kind of looks like it's not deep enough. Not even close. How did I mess that up? Okay, so my sub box showed up. Little assembly required. But $45 sub box versus $400 sub box. You know, I don't mind spending a day building a box, I guess. Do I know what I'm doing? No, absolutely not. Should I buy a box? Yeah. Am I going to? No. Do we know if any of this is going to work yet? Yeah. Anyway, let's blow a whole day building this box and see if it works. Let me get tools set up. Might make a plan, maybe a cut list. We'll see. We're gonna make it look, you know, something like that. The drawing will change based off how how successful I am at making cuts. Okay. I'm gonna cut this down rough size and then finish it off in the table saw. So far so good. Low budget, high effort. Cut 2.5 inches off of the soggy side. Okay, let's butcher this. Now I just got to figure out the angle. 73.3 degrees. Okay. What you doing, Roro? Those yours now? Yeah. Whoa. Dyslexia and angles just don't mix. Man, they almost match up. If you give me a second, I'll figure out which direction that goes. This way. Okay. It's gonna roughly go like this. Very roughly. Let's check it on my perfectly square tabletop. We're gonna call that close enough. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. 4.95, of course, yeah. 14.099448 to the 7th power. No problem. So the bottom piece, 4.95. So let's just do a light 5 inches. It's supposed to be a light 5 inches. That's more like an Ozempic 5 inches. It's a metric 5 inches. It's close enough. That's what it is. It's close enough. Okay, now we need the skinny piece for the top. Come here, criminal. Boom. What do we got on the bottom? Perfect. So, I'm making this a 1/2 inch less than what I need, or what my clearance is, so I can put a little face frame on here that's 1/2 inch thick. And you know, tight tolerances, especially with MDF. Can't find my caulk gun. Cut a hole in this used tube. Should be fine. Alright, let's see how badly this works. Yeah, not terrible. It's not totally wasteful because I was just going to throw this tube away. See if I can nail my finger to this thing. Blew her right out. Just realized I didn't grab my dial caliper from the shop. Okay. Why am I out of breath? Starting to look like a little bit of something. Find the center of this. 29.5. See if we can cheat here for a protractor type deal. I put the sub all the way on the bottom. Perfect. Very shallow. Same sub, same. I found a template I could use to cut the circle out for my sub. But in case you find yourself doing this without a template, this is how I was gonna mark it out so I could cut it out. Just had a screw here poking past a little bit. I'm gonna drill this in the center. This is marked for marking the OD. See? Circle. Now we just try to cut it out, not have it end up square. A little lightheaded from blowing that sawdust off there. Holy crap, did I get that on the first try? Huh? Amazing. Oh. Hi, Roro. Oh, get my glasses back.
Kiss. Go mwah. You kiss. Go mwah.
Good enough. Oh yeah. Huh?
I'm impressed.
Let's see if it's deep enough. That would suck. Kind of looks like it's not deep enough.
It might not.
Nope, no way. Not even close. How did I mess that up? It's gonna take a lot of sanding. You wanna watch me sand all this? I'll speed it up for you. I think we're gonna call that good enough. What a mess. Look what I made. If the plan would have worked out, we'd be done. I designed this box based off of the sub I was going to get, and then last minute when I ordered the sub, I decided, you know what, I'll spend another 30 bucks, get a little better sub. It's taller, didn't look. So we're gonna make some spacer rings, which is gonna make the sub interfere with my seat. So that opened up a whole new can of worms. I have a plan for that. That's going to be in a different video. That's going to be a big project. But for now, we can get the sub box built so I know exactly where the sub's going to be, so I know exactly what I need to do to make it clear. So this is the face. I need to make some spacer rings. I need to make some braces for the inside of the box still. Tape measure. Secret, clean up caulk, soapy water on your finger. Ro, I heard you coming. Hi, honey. How you doing, beautiful?
We'll be back, okay?
You want to see my custom sub box first row? Huh?
That look good?
What do you think? There it is. Now we just got to build this out because it hits the back. Because I ordered a wrong sub. I think once we put carpet on, it's going to look pretty good. Also, I didn't really explain it while I was doing it, but those braces that I put in here, I put a brace right here. Same on the other side that closes the speaker housing off from the rest of the sub box, because you can't have the speaker open to the same area as the sub, otherwise it'll blow them out. So there's a brace here that's solid that closes this each end of the sub box off, and then there's another brace here just to brace this a little more, but I put portholes in there so you get the whole area, inside area of the box for the sub. Hopefully it's enough. Easy now. Wasn't supposed to rain today. We're gonna get rained out, I think. I put longer nails in there. Shh. Whoops. We done did it. I think I pushed it as far as I can. I'm gonna get cleaned up before it storms. All my stuff gets soaked. Before that, there it is. It's gonna look pretty good for a sub box you're never gonna see because it's gonna be behind the seat. Get cleaned up, let this dry. I'm gonna sand it. I'm also gonna go around and put screws, like drywall screws and everything, just to make sure it's gonna be secure. We're running out of sunshine, so let's get this inside, get my tools inside, probably call it a day. I have a plan. Here it is. So, I like the looks of the bench seat in these square bodies. I hate not having like a center console or somewhere to, you know, somewhere to put my arm. So I've been trying to think of like, how am I going to solve this? Whether I need to retain that center seat so I can have both kids in my truck whenever I need to. So I was going to make like this little thing that sits on the seat, and I could throw it in the back or throw it on the floorboard when I need the center seat. But now that I have this issue with the sub hitting the back of my seat, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take the back of that bench seat off. I'm going to cut the upholstery off, cut the foam out, and I'm going to make it so driver's side, passenger side fold forward individually, and then I'm going to have a flip down center console. I'm going to carve it out so that when it's flipped up, it clears the sub, but also it still looks like as close to a stock bench seat as possible. It's up here. That's as far as I've gotten with it. It's going to be another one of those things where I just got to cut into it and see what I can do. Hopefully I don't ruin my bench seat. Look for that episode coming soon. In the meantime, if you've ever done something like that, as far as modifying a bench seat to have a center console, hit me up, give me some pointers. Let me know what I'm walking into. Maybe you've been there, failed. You want to help a guy out? Steer me in the right direction? Mostly because I have no idea how to do upholstery, and I am definitely not going to pay somebody to do it. So, you know, maybe we learn together. Also, got to figure out how I'm going to weld on it without setting it on fire. Anyway, thanks for watching Current Hyperfocus. Probably see you maybe possibly next week. Hopefully in the middle of a bench seat reconstruction successfully. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, whatever the who's and whatnots and the stuff that people do. Trying to get this channel going. You know, this square body stuff ain't cheap.